Sometimes, the sweetest things in life are the ones no one ever talks about out loud. I want to tell you about a quiet moment that made me see what real respect looks like. When I was 9 years old, my father passed away. A speeding car, a rainy road, just like that, he was gone. My mom was left alone with 3 kids and a heart that needed time to heal. For 3 years, she didn't even think about meeting someone new. Then she met Robert. We called him Rob. Some called him Dad. Rob never tried to take my father's place. He didn't act like he could fill old shoes. Instead, he made a place of his own, one built on kindness and patience. Last summer, I came home from college for a short break. One afternoon, I went to the graveyard to visit my dad. I had my son, Dad. I hadn't planned on seeing anyone there. But when I got closer, I saw Rob, standing there, talking and laughing by my dad's grave. At first, I thought maybe he was on the phone. He said no, oh, I am loving. But then I heard him say, oh, you'd have laughed so hard if you'd seen Hannah last Sunday. Spilled a whole margarita on her pants. He was holding an old photo of my mum, and his laughter filled that quiet place like sunlight. I stood there for a moment, hidden behind a tree, just listening. It felt like watching 2 old friends, one living, one gone, sharing a beer, swapping silly stories. When I finally stepped out, Rob turned to me, still laughing, and said, look at this, your mum would kill me if she knew I showed you this. We laughed together. We talked about life, old times, small things. Later, I asked him how often he came here. He told me he and my mum visit my dad every single week, and when my mum's busy, he goes alone, just to sit with him and share the week's news. He doesn't have to. No one asked him to. He just does it because it's the right thing, the quiet thing, the kind of thing that tells you more about a man than any words ever could. That day, I learned something gentle but strong. Love doesn't always shout. Sometimes it sits by a gravestone and laughs at old stories. Real respect doesn't need an audience. It's built in moments no one sees, tiny acts that keep old bonds alive and remind us that kindness, at its best, lives on long after we're gone. In this story, I used the phrase, actions speak louder than words. It means what you do says much more about you than what you say. Rob could have told us he respected my dad, but he didn't just say it, he showed it, week after week, by sitting by his grave and sharing stories, laughter, and time. Next time you hear, actions speak louder than words, remember Rob, and remember that the quiet things you